truth, absolute Lokoshai through the diamond core, entering through the feminine ranges. Again, impressing Lokosha here as we connect, as we embody Nakai Kochai, our truths, Lokosha I Jashaki. These resonant frequencies, these dominant ranges, Lokosha, into the personalities, Lokosha Jaya Lokoya. As we begin to allow this clearing through the upper heart ranges, through this diamond core, Lokosha, as we connect to the diamond chambers, into these tones, Tokai Kashai. As it stirs the remembrances of your light, of being this light, we release beyond all ranges through the mind, these mental impressions, the fears, worries, the triggers, into the fear, releasing through the masculine heart ranges, through the impressions of interconnected energy fields and wounds, Lakasha Kai Chashaki. We begin to release these overlays through the fields, Lakasha I Chashaki. Almost as if we unstitch these seams, Lokosha-i, these threads, Lokasha-i, Chanakoya, which have been woven, Lokoya, Kasha-i, Chashaki, into our being, into our consciousness, as we enter into the abdominal ranges, Takakasha-i. These personality constructs, Lakashashi, fighting for existence here, Nokoshai. Through the Akashic Lokosha tones, releasing out these anchors through the lower back, Lakashakai, Joshakai, good. Just breathing in now, into the heart center, and allowing all that you are feeling and all that you are experiencing to rise to the surface here. With every breath, these energies begin to drop. They become less dominant, less domineering, less potent, less painful, less prominent. Let's clear through the glands of the heart ranges, these impressions that continue to arise through the field, dependence, the need to be connected in order to survive, the need to feed off of something foreign in order to find one's center. Finding this deep within the back of the neck of the masculine ranges. These lifelines that have been cast to our fields, feeling them viscerally here. Allow them to rise in order that you feel and see them, to release them, to notice how you are held into them. Knowing that you arrive here complete in your knowing. Holding into this feeling here through this masculine heart range, breathing into this as your dominance within your own field. You know this, you feel this, you are this. Breathing into this, you here in your knowing, and everything that begins to arise around this. So we call in your light to recognize this, again to continue releasing from these places where your truth feels obscured even within your own self. Calling up these ranges hidden within your masculine heart chambers, the energies of the imposters. Where other fields have seen within you the potency of your presence and have taken on something of that as their own, where you are only able to witness from a distance, feeling dejected, perhaps even jealous or judgmental, feeling this into the lower back now. As if they have donned your garments, they have entered into your wardrobe. She acquired a piece of your clothing, And all you can do is watch them walk away. Shakatai, rocking down this path. The pain within the heart range now. Bring this to the surface. This burning. And in the base of the brain, also here, Dokosha-i, pulling forward this combination. Even began to present as this ominous wave, unable to identify this feeling within you. This anger, this rage within. Clearing. Now as we bring to the surface the distortion of the heart chambers left in its wake, and you believing you are this distortion, you are this wreckage, when really it is the wake left within your waters. Otai chai kochai. Ochai kai chokoya. Let us bring now forth here into your heart, your light. Breathing into your light. Recognizing yourself here. This is not some other being, some other energy here to save you. This is you connecting to your source stream. You breathing your life and your light through your heart, connecting through the heart of your being, allowing this to break you wide open. Allowing this to break you wide open here. Allowing this to break you wide open. Anchoring in these three waves of aspected transition, this heart transfer and stokoshakai kanai. Good. Connecting through the base. Allowing the release of your cries, these frustrations, the agony, whittling out these membranes of deceit and destruction from within your chambers, tearing and scraping this out of you. Bringing down these walls, these halls of horror. Breathing now. This agony, this aggression in the heart chambers. Just beginning to allow as your field begins to repopulate through its true connections here, as if hundreds of thousands of little lights begin to turn back on within your body, within your framework. still, peaceful, present here, foundational light ranges within the body, within your cellular complex, within the matrix of your being, beginning to recode, to repopulate to your light, transference, at your heart base. These diamond wells of knowledge and wisdom here into the base of the brain. Breathing in your light as you bleed out this past, allowing the release. Dokoshai, let's connect now to your heart base here. Your star temples, Takashaki Jaya. Connecting to your heart base, your heart temple. And releasing through the mind these distorted impressions through the feminine ranges, as if they continue to rise like a bad memory, a bad nightmare, Joshokai Jashaki, within the walls of the mind, clearing. These are not the truths. This is not who you are. Releasing from within the anchor points of your temples. Dokoshaki Janaki. Releasing from the heart base. Of this dark mother. Chai Tai Ki Chaya. Chai Tai Ki Chaya Ta Ki Chato. Choto Kai Chata Kai. Chata Kai Kochai I Chato Kaya Kachai. Tokasha I. As we go one, Tokasha I Chashaki. We go all, Tokasha I. Releasing the mental confusion, Dokosha, the twisting and turning, Dokosha Shichanaki, through these adjacent passageways. Chato Koi Kashai, Dokoshai, Re Dokosha Shita Kai Chashaki Jaya. Dokoshashi, disallowing Dokosha Ichashaki. Anywhere your energy has been least, Dokosha Ichashaki, has been leashed, Atokachashaki. Allowing for these portals within your field to clarify wherever these cords, channels, plugs, and leases of attachment have been placed, installed, binded tokoshai into your field, specifically within the solar core. Tokora ai chai chai dai. Come now as witness. Takashai, opening to disallow. No more being attached and connected. No more being connected. Through the spine, through the bone densities, revoking access to your personal chambers, bringing in source light here into the abdominal ranges, into your solar center. Joy ahai noya tai koya, ai hoya nai koya, ai hoya kina. Akina ohonai akai, akai, otokai, akai, otokai. Bringing in light into the spine. Shokotai, 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 yakaina, yakaina, yukotai. Yakaina, taki chaya koya. Good. Through the feminine axis, Loka chai ichaya, as we come in through this baseline, Loka shai i. Realigning the kara o to the tukasha icha. Takacha ichaya nakacha shaki. Takacha shikichaya. This shift, tukosha shi, and the axis, tukosha, aligning the natural tukosha shi, the notorial equator. Tokocha icha shaki, within choshaki, the physical systems, within the physical structure. Takashashi. This heart line shifting, transitioning back to origin, all points of origin becoming known. And releasing the disturbances through the throat, through the glands, through the ligaments and muscles, in and around the axis, neutral, takashai, these points of contact. Jai kota, jai koyata hakaya, kini ichya tokoya, as you harness the power of your energy field, free and clear of mental subterfuge. Toko chai I chashaki chashaki. Dai I shakai. Good. Coming into these left chambers. Chatokoya through the heart. Takachai, clearing through the back where the field has been skewed. Tokochai, where the points have been shifted into obscurity. Kotoya, kotoya, chai koshai. prominent ranges of your heart complex. Feeling now into the absence here, the pain, in order to call these points out of hiding, backing out of these skewed positions, and releasing the judgments around these ranges here. So just continue to breathe here, with all of these movements. You just want to become aware if there are any emotions or feelings that arise here. And knowing the truth of this. That this has occurred in your energy. This derailment, bringing this back into alignment here. This corollary position, releasing through the lower back, releasing from the masculine heart, this installation, releasing this internment buried within the masculine heart range, the heart chamber, releasing the energies, this grabbing and stealing of the heart, of your soul, of your presence here, and broadening through the fields this collection system, the collective of humanity, that we are not bound to these harmonies, these entwined embracings, the natal soul path. Feeling these cords start to fray, beginning to release through the spinal column, through the core of the field. Chatai, chatai, beginning to infuse source light here. As you continue to release and as you continue, breathe into your light, embracing your light, refusing to connect to this story of your soul's path as you bleed out the energies that became imprisoned within your mind, within your energy field, at these moments of transition and transference, moving these out, disconnecting, the soul's path, refreshing and realigning. Chotai Chachashana, Chotai Shashana. These episodic interludes, narration of narrative form, this narrative ease, this theorem of dissolution, clearing these marks within the field on attachment to these walls, to these stories, to these theorems. Chai-i ko-okosha-i. These hooks within. The inner heart chambers through the feminine ranges. Continuing to bring your source light here, cleansing, moving out of these tainted chambers, these hallowed halls, made holy only by these vestiges through the mind, then consecrated through the heart of the body. Let us clear now these passages, these remarks from the fields. Yanoya atai chai kai, koi chai kai, ko chai kai, katai ko chaya, ko chaya, ko chaya hokoya, jototoya taki cha toya kai chaya, toya kai chaya kai ko chai, chai noya taki, centering, rebalancing. Balancing symmetry within Takai, as it is so.